I reckon whenever you're ready, my dear.
All right. 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rainwater Studios. It's Friday night. This is the stream. My name is Kenan Rainwater. I'm your host. Tonight we have a wonderful guest. We've been recording David Sisson all day, and he has graciously stayed to play us some of the tunes that we're recording live right here. I want to tell you that on April 23rd, which is only about a short week away, next Saturday, we are hosting the next Rainwater Studios show at the Brown County Playhouse, where the Rich Hardesty Band, Meager Kings, and myself, accompanied by Corey Flick, will be playing. Doors are at 6:30, shows at 7:30. It's going to be a great time. Do come and join us. Mandy, would you like to play a little video for us to show that something's going on? Bet y'all didn't expect that. Neither did the other folks walking down the Salt Creek Trail. All right, that was Rich Hardesty riding a unicycle, playing the guitar and the harmonica at the same time. There are a bunch of incredible videos of Rich doing that on YouTube. There's one that's my favorite that's a fail. Watch the whole video because at the end you'll see a wonderful crash. It's amazing. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to kick it off with a tune, and then I'm going to pass it over to David Sisson. We're going to play in the round tonight. This is a song called Happy. Happy is a song, happy's hard to see, elusive as the flowers floating on the breeze. I hope this finds you smiling and sitting with your friends. And I hope you all have someone on whom you can depend. And I hope this minor chord does not bother you, 'cause I think minor chords can be happy too. But if this song fails at its job to do, here's another trick I'd like to share with you. Got it? Hop in my canoe and float down the creek with me. Out here in the country, yeah, there's some sights to see. So if you handle a paddle, or if you think you can learn, it might make you happy to hop in and take a turn. But just remember that a minor chord should not bother you, 'cause I think minor chords can be happy too. But if this canoe trip sounds too good to be true, here's another trick I'd like to share with you. Share, Dave. Build yourself a fire big enough to dance around. Invite everyone bold enough to get down. Find a wild drummer with an ancient beat. Whirl like a dervish, lose your clothes off in the heat. Just remember that a minor chord should not bother you. Yeah, I think minor chords can be happy too. But if you don't like fire, or if you don't have feet, here's another happy thing can be done from a seat. Find yourself a rocking chair and a shady spot to sit. Write yourself a happy song, well, it's sure to be a hit. Just mind your manners, try to be couth, and for the love of God, man, always try to tell the truth. But just remember that a minor chord should not bother you, 'cause I think minor chords can be happy too. But if this song has failed at its job to do, maybe Dave has another trick for you. Come on, Dave. Happy is a song.
Nice.
All right. Thanks for humoring me there, Dave. Well played, dude.
Thank you.
Well played.
Good tune.
Thank you. Wrote that because I only had funeral dirges and I needed something happy.
Yeah, people point the finger at me about having 2 happy songs, maybe 3.
Yeah, out of a repertoire of 300.
It's easy to write dark ones.
It is. It's easy to feel cheesy when you write a happy song. Like it feels shallow or something, or maybe nobody wants to hear about how happy you are.
True, but, if you're succeeding, you're feeling good about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I guess it's my turn.
Yes, sir. What you got?
I'm going to start off with a song written by my buddy Alex Kelly. He wrote this back when we were in high school. It's called Fuzzy Peach. Sun's shining and that sky is askew with a pink and orange purple hue. Somewhere in the back of my mind is you and that lovely moon. You and that lovely moon, thinking of you through the month of June. I'm up, I'm down, my beds in this old town. Shake off this rust in this season of lust. Tip back your glass till there's no fear of dying. What's the point in wasting all my precious time sitting at home all alone just a crying? You and that lovely moon, thinking of you through the month of June. I'm up, I'm down, my beds in this old town. There's a purple stain upon my pillow, my time in your company, hiding aces up my sleeve. You and that lovely moon, thinking of you through the month of June. I'm up, I'm down, place my beds in this old town. I'm up, I'm down, my beds in this old town.
Well played, David.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Just like to say hey to Mickey Harden. Mickey Harden stopped by a little bit earlier and listened to us as we recorded David Sisson laying down tracks with his buddy Sam Love. Old Snus Man, Frank Jones, joined us, laid down some bass. I believe we threw a link to Venmo in the description of this if you'd like to contribute to the production of David's debut album. It's a long-awaited and long-overdue album, in my opinion, but if you'd like to contribute to the production of that and help keep the cost down for David, you may throw some tips in the Venmo for him. Leave a little note saying David Sisson or just Dave on there, and we will allocate that accordingly. Thank you for tuning in. David Ewell over there in Scotland. Good to see you, buddy. Corey Flick just over the way on Salt Creek Road. Looking forward to jamming with you Saturday at the Bryan County Playhouse. It's going to be awesome. John Swango, I see you're watching. Skulking about there. That's cool. Robert Jones, same. Quentin Anderson said, "Get it, Dave."
Oh, Quentin.
He's a music lover.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, right on. Used to be my neighbor across the road here.
Nice.
Jen Dimmick, what's up? Good to see you. Russ Baum's tuned in from the On the Rise morning show. We run here every morning on the weekdays at 11:30ish. Good to see you, Russ. It's been a long time, man. Starting to miss you. I'm going to play you a song called Prodigal next. This is the newest song I've written, and it's probably coming up on 3 years old. I keep telling Mandy I'm going to write another song and keep not doing it because I've got some other stuff going on. But soon, we're going to write some songs. So this was Prodigal. Looks in the mirror there, can find a smile anywhere. His faith of a coming back. He left on a dirt road, carrying a heavy load. His life's supposed to hurt this bad. Now there's two ways he can go. Sometimes I wonder, does he know that old dirt's now a highway home? Run so hard when you're gonna slow down. Can you make a loop and get turned around? Don't you grow tired of the dirt and stone when right behind you is the highway home? Remember being just a kid, wondering what the grown-ups did, chasing dreams to just getting by. Well, it's been so many years, so many tears and fears, puts a lump down in my throat. I wanna be a better man, not sure if I can. Failure's like a hook that gets set real deep. But oh, it's the little things, like all the smiles kindness brings. You get some love and you give it right back. Run so hard when you're gonna slow down. Can you make a loop and get turned around? Now don't you grow tired of the dirt and stone when right behind you is the highway home. Can you cut out an inch and put it right back? Do you tell the truth about what you lack? Can you find in your heart what it takes to forgive? Oh, go on and do what your daddy did. Oh, you run so hard when you're gonna slow down. Can you make a loop and get turned around? Don't you grow tired of the dirt and stone when right behind you is the highway home? When right behind you is the highway home. Yeah, right behind you is the highway home. All right, well played, sir.
Thank you.
I often say David Sisson reminds me of Mark Knopfler. Mark Knopfler is my favorite guitar player of all time, so really like what David does. I'm really glad he's down here with us tonight. Thank you for being here, Dave.
Thank you. That's high praise. I love Dire Straits.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I grew up on that. My dad had the Money for Nothing VHS tape.
Mm-hmm.
We watched till the tape stretched out.
Old school.
Yeah.
Well, I've been trying to dust off some old songs, and this is one I wrote maybe 10 years ago, but we'll see if I can get all the verses in there.
Cool.
This is called Silver Coins. Standing on the corner, singing all alone. Toss your copper coins, they might as well be stones. Take my pain and sorrow and give it all away. Waiting for Judgment Day. Silver coins scatter and words of wisdom burn. Songs live forever and the wheel it always turns. If I die tomorrow, if I die today, leave some whiskey on the stone by my grave. Counting all my true friends on my two hands. All the ones I've left behind, they never gave a damn. Telling lies, drinking whiskey in the dark, hoping in the morning that I can find a spark. Silver coins scatter and words of wisdom burn. Songs live forever and the wheel it always turns. If I die tomorrow or today, leave some whiskey on a stone by my grave. I'll be drinking whiskey and laughing in the dark. Wake up in the morning, I hope I find a spark. Take my pain and sorrow, put it on a page. Leave some smoking whiskey on the stone by my grave. Silver coins scatter and words of wisdom burn. Songs live forever and the wheel it always turns. If I die tomorrow, if I die today, leave some smoking whiskey on the stone by my grave. Leave some smoking whiskey on the stone by my grave.
Most excellent, David Sisson. Most excellent.
Thank you, sir.
He says he'd forgotten about that one. I had not. That was one of the first songs I remember you doing, and I played it myself for a while. We dig that. I'm glad you're going to put it on this album, or at least that's our intent. It's going to be 10 songs on this David Sisson album, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be sparse but complete. You know, we're only putting what is totally necessary on there. I think the most that might be on there is a bass, electric guitar, rhythm guitar, and vocal, maybe a harp, so maybe 5 parts.
Shout out to my buddy Sam Love. He's one of the best songwriters in the area. I love all of his tunes, and he's let me record, I think, 5 or 6 of them.
Right on, yeah. Very dynamic writer. I was telling him it reminds me of some dark novels I'm reading now. It's like high points and low points in the same song for sure. And a lot of imagery. I really love it. Up next, I'm going to play you a song I wrote way back in the beginning of the Indiana Boys days around 2012 because Mandy likes it. She's running the cameras over there for us. Thank you so much, Mandy, for all you do for us here. This song's called Orion, and it's for Mandy Rozier. Orion, Orion, what are you doing up there? Swinging your hips like you haven't got a care. Don't you know my family's hungry and we haven't much to eat? The winter's getting colder, my house is hard to heat. Tell me you've got all the answers. Tell me you know what to do. Family is looking at me. Now here I stand looking at you. Orion the hunter, almighty and brave, gliding across the sky, your long sword you wave. Slaying them scorpions, they come by the swarm, but that won't help this man to keep his family warm. Tell me you've got all the answers. Tell me you know what to do. My family is looking at me. Here lately I'm looking at you. Orion, you're a good one and a gracious host. It's nights that I see you that chill me the most. Now tell me you've got all the answers. And tell me you know what to do. My family is looking at me. And here I stand looking at you. Tell me you've got all the answers. Tell me you know what to do. My family is looking at me. Here lately I'm looking at you. It was from Mandy Rozier, ladies and gentlemen. It was also James and Betsy O'Black's favorite song off that album. And I owe a lot of my musical endeavors to the two of them and the encouragement they gave me and also the Indiana Boys back when they ran Muddy Boots in Little Nashville, Indiana. So big shout out to you, James and Betsy. I'll turn it over to David for his next tune.
All right. This is a brand new tune, another one of Sam Love's. I think the working title is Horses. sail since the old man died. And I ain't crying, my eyes ain't exactly dry. Out there with the horses, you can smell the river when the wind was right. Don't ask me, 'cause I don't know how I'm doing. The last 3 days in jail have been a goddamn high school reunion. Been a long time since I've been alright. Girl, won't you give it all up tonight? And I ain't smiling, I haven't since I moved to town. The neon signs and street lights don't shine quite like the river when the moon is round. Say I ain't lying, hell I don't know anymore. When the devil himself wants to raise a little hell, he gives a rebel yell outside of my back door. Don't ask me, 'cause I don't know how I'm doing. The last 3 days in jail have been a goddamn high school reunion. Been a long time since I've been alright. Girl, won't you give it all up tonight? Give it all up tonight.
Very fine. Alice, I love that song too. It's David brings us a lot of Sam Love's tunes, and I haven't heard a bad one yet. I'm gonna play you one recorded back in 2015. It's called "The River Flows." Alternately, sometimes I call it "Let the River Flow," which seems a little more appropriate. But here it is. Someday this all will seem a dream. Shiny stone in a moving stream. So make your memories and let them go. Wash away and let the river flow. Wash away and let the river flow. Bank full of trickle. Summer drought or the winter snow. Wash away and let the river flow. Take one. Try. Through the backwoods of our minds flow the waters of another time. Against these currents we cannot row. We just lay back and let the river flow. Wash away and let the river flow down the Wabash Valley to the Ohio, Bean Blossom Creek down to Lake Lamone. Wash away and let the river flow.
Start one up here if you will.
Wash away and let the river flow, bank full of trickle. The summer drought or the winter snow. Wash away and let the river flow. Down Salt Creek to Lake Monroe. Wash away and let the river flow. Bank full of trickle. Wash away and let the river flow. All right. Let the river flow. What you got there, Dave?
I'm gonna do a bluesy song.
Dig it.
This is St. James Infirmary. It's down at Old Joe's barroom, the corner of the square. They were serving drinks as usual. The same old crowd was there. To my left sat Joe Kennedy. His eyes were bloodshot red. He turned the crowd around him. These were the words he said. I went down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there, stretched out on a cold steel table, so cold, so white, so fair. I said, let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. Could search this whole world over, never find a man like me. When I die, bury me with a pistol, put loaded dice in my shoe, put a $20 bill on my watch chain, so God knows I died with the blues. I want 6 crap shooters from Paul Bear, a chorus girl to sing me a song, put a jazz band on my hearse wagon, raising hell as we roll along. Well, now that I've told you my story, I'll take another shot of booze. If anyone should happen to ask you, I've got the gambler's blues. Yes, I've got the gambler's blues. Yes, I've got that old gambler's blues.
Right, had any of y'all heard that one before? It's a standard, a traditional. Who has done that one?
The guy from House, Hugh Laurie,
All right.
he does a version on piano.
Cool.
Anybody from New Orleans, they all do versions of
Did
it.
Cab Calloway do one of those?
He did. He did. Jack White did a version. You heard of him?
Yeah, I heard him once or twice.
Yeah, he's all right.
It might get loud.
Mm-hmm.
Groovy. Yeah, dig it. So that's what we do here on the stream. We present original material written by local and regional artists. Once in a while, the traditional song will slip in. Last year, we made 4 albums with seasonal themes. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Best of 2021. We play those right here on the lounge live each day of the week around 10:30 a.m. If you're looking for an original playlist, hit us up. It's all video as well, so it's kind of like MTV, kind of like radio. Up next, I'm going to play you a little tune called Sunnin', about quitting my job and starting to do the things that I love, like running the studio and working with the Brown County Playhouse, where we're going to have the show April 23rd. Keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody except for wasting my time. Just cause I'm broke, it don't mean I'm running. I'm like a frog on a rock, just a sunning, waiting on a meal to pass by. Keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody except for wasting my time. I might be useless as tits on a hog and funny looking like a 3-legged dog, but I'm getting by. I like living right and being free. It's all anyone can say for me. So keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody except for wasting my time. Now, I've been young and I've had trouble. Bad mistakes I've made double, but God's on my side. I like living right and being free. That's all anyone can say for me. Play Dave. Keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody except for wasting my time. Just cause I'm scared, it don't mean I'm running. I'm like a frog on a rock, just a sunning, waiting on a meal to pass by. I like living right and being free. Could give a damn what to say about me. So keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against it, anybody's ever wasted my time. You saw that, didn't you, Mandy? Nobody else saw it. It's all right. Sometimes slobbers hang off your harmonica when you get done with a song. It's part of the game.
So brutal.
All right. Thanks for chiming in on that, bud.
Yeah.
Dig it.
Little backbone.
Yeah.
I've always liked that tune.
Thank you. We just got a couple more from Dave. Maybe one more from me. What's this one?
This is one I co-wrote with Sam Love. He lives right by the train tracks over by Lake Lemon.
Yeah, I used to live over there for a minute.
Yep. It's called Illinois Central.
I love this one.
All right. Pages turn as the days are burning, but my book is torn and cheap. Still will sing me to sleep like a strong and steady dream. Coyotes have at the Illinois Central, snaking its way from here on down to Memphis. I can smell the coal, diesel and kerosene. Walking the freight line, a steam-powered dream. Still chasing ghosts, trying to catch that train. One I need the most, don't know my name. Coyotes have at the Illinois Central, snaking its way from here on down to Memphis. Still will sing Illinois Central, snaking its way from here on down to Memphis, on down to Memphis.
I'm over here trying to remember how to play a song Joe Bollinger wrote. I see Patricia Bollinger checking us out. Greetings to you, my friend, now over there on the other side of the Mississippi. I hope you're having fun. Hope you're enjoying that granddaughter of yours. Miss ya, Pat. I don't think I can play that song that I was going to play. It's called Tonight My Angel, and I'll bring that back for you sometime. It's a real sweet lullaby from Joe Bollinger. I'm going to play one that I'm more likely to play well for you, and I'll practice that one. You remember the tune Reap, Dave?
Yeah, I like
Let's play a little
song.
of that. And I'm not going to say anything about whether I'll remember the words so I don't curse myself, but this one's called Reap. This is by Joe Bollinger, young Patricia Bollinger's son. He used to be in the Indiana Boys with me. He's a fine banjo player. Here it is. Weeping waters cut the stone like razors through a child's bones. Eat me out of house and home and sweep my cupboards bare. When the cows low by the silo, out my window, watch corn grow and reap, weep, take them in their sleep. Harvest what you keep, oh, till you say, and so, touch face just so. Everyone you know and no one else. Whiskey dances around your blood, drowning her like Noah's flood. Choke your lover on the mud that spews out of your mouth. When her beauty don't suit you until you come to, when the day's through, and reap, weep, take them in their sleep. Harvest what you keep, oh, till you say, and so, touch face just so. Everyone you know and no one else. Come on, Dave. All that beg and bark and burn are lining up to take their turn, erasing everything they've learned and everything they are. When the cows low out my window, hear them just so. When the wind blows and reap, weep, take them in their sleep. Harvest what you keep, oh, till you say, and so, touch face just so. Everyone you know and no one else. And the cows low by the silo, out my window, watch corn grow and reap, weep, take them in their sleep. Harvest what you keep, oh, to yourself. And so, touch base your soul. Everyone you know and no one else. And no one else. All right. Big thank you to Patricia Bollinger for birthing and raising that wonderful banjo-playing, songwriting man, Joe Bollinger. All right. With that, I'm going to pass it over to Dave for his last song of the night. Remember, if you'd like to contribute to the making of David Sisson's debut album, we threw a link to our Venmo in there. Leave a note. Say this is for Dave, and we will apply that to his recording costs. Thank you so much for tuning in and for all your support. Really appreciate you guys. Mandy, really appreciate you. You're working overtime over there. Mandy's running the soundboard and the video cameras today. She's doing an amazing job. She even got a smile on her face for me. Best part of the whole thing. All right, over to you, Dave.
All right. This is one of the songs that'll be on the new album. It's called By the Mile. There we go. Use for me, then I'll roll up my sleeve, stick around a little while. Fair weather friend, you'll need me come the end, pay the price by the mile. I've seen your green eyes and I've seen them turn to fire. With every mile I scream your name, calling out to ghosts, be my holy host again. All these sevens and I'm coming home, but you ain't there today. It's aces and eights and I won't stay around here anymore. For me, then I'll roll up my sleeve, stick around a little while. Fair weather friend, you'll need me come the end, pay the price by the mile. Find a use for me, then I'll roll up my sleeve, stick around a little while. Fair weather friend, you'll need me come the end, pay the price by the mile. Pay the price by the mile.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the encouragement. We appreciate you appreciating the music. That's what it's all about here. Do you tell your friends about what we do on Friday nights? We serve the local and regional music community. This is free to artists to come in here and lay down these tracks for you live. We play these back in the mornings on the lounge around 10:30 right here from the official Rainwater Studios Facebook and YouTube channels. And we just take a lot of pride and joy in presenting the talent of our region. People like David Sisson. We're working on Heather White's album as well. And working with the Binge Breakers. They'll be playing a sweet show at the Brown County Playhouse next Thursday, the 28th, opening for J.D. Simon. It's going to be an awesome show. And besides our show on the 23rd, we're also preparing for the Slats Klug musical tribute. Slats is a local hero that passed away last year, and we're going to have over 20 local artists throwing down the best of his catalog right there at the Brown County Playhouse on May 1st. That's a Sunday, and it's a matinee show. Starts at 2:30. Like I said, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much to Mandy Rozier for all she's doing over there on the cameras and the sound. Thank you, David Sisson, for coming in and joining us, man. That was awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Great tunes. And if you want to hear real harmonica playing, wait until this album of David's comes out. Sam Love came in here and made me want to learn how to play the harmonica earlier. He's a fine blues harmonica player modeled after more like the Howlin' Wolf fashion. I'm just kind of a hack, and he's got all the tricks and the bells and the whistles. It's amazing. Besides that, I think maybe we got a little video to show you, just a little something we cooked up to promote our show on April 23rd. Thank you so much for tuning in. You rock, Patricia Bollinger, and we'll catch you next time. I don't believe we're going to have a stream next Friday, right, because we're going to be working hard getting ready for the playoff show, but there may be a special Thursday night stream coming to you from the Meager Kings. We're still in discussions with them. Their people are talking to our people. We're going to get back to them. We're going to figure out what's going on. But that could be the full Meager Kings in here next Thursday, probably around 8 o'clock. So tune in. Stay abreast of the information. We'll let you know what's going to happen between now and then. Anyway, Mandy, we're out of here for the night. Have a great weekend. Sweet. What played? Thank you, man. I did that whole show with my pants.
We haven't been saying